you are required to be aware about different life cycles. Agile is one of them. And in the emerging trends, if your project is agile, how the scope changes. If your project is agile, how do you handle schedule? If your project is agile, how do you manage budget and how it is different than predictive? This much knowledge is required, and therefore you will not find this agile manifesto in PMBOK copied. It is available in PMI Agile Practice Guide, but I have included in my EPMC study material because I want you to know this much, and I don't want only for that topic you to go to Agile Practice Guide. So please note that this will not be in PMBOK. It is available in Agile Practice Guide, but I have borrowed because you are expected to be aware about what is Agile. All right. So friends, let's go and read these Agile considerations. Now, let me tell you a little bit of background. 17 people working in software industry in the year 2001, that means around 19 years back, they gathered at a place called Austin in the USA for documenting what is this new way of developing software. Till then, mainly systematic design life cycle, development life cycle, SDLC, was popular by that time. But then they wanted to differ from that. And these, out of these 17, the two gentlemen who wrote Scrum Guide, namely Ken Schwaber and James Sutherland, they were also there in this 17. So this manifesto is not for Scrum. This manifesto is applicable for any kind of agile framework. What are the different frameworks? The different, one of them, Scrum is one of them. Test-driven development is one of them. Extreme programming or pair program is one of them. DSDM is one of them. Crystal methods is one of them. Disciplined agile is one of them. So there are various agile frameworks, and you need to be only aware of what is agile. Therefore, this topic I have covered, and let's move on further. Agile Manifesto has 4 values and 12 principles. These 4 values are as seen on the screen. The manifesto says, we are uncovering better ways of developing software by doing it and helping others do it. Through this work, we have come to value individual and interactions over processes and tools. Earlier, we were giving importance to processes and tools, but now we give more importance, more value to individuals and interactions. We give more value to working software over comprehensive documentation. Earlier, we gave too much importance to documentation, but now we give more importance to working software. We give more importance to customer collaboration rather than over contract negotiation. We do not keep thinking as a customer is a person, how I will catch him in the trap. We keep thinking as a customer and myself will collaborate and come out with a common solution. We believe more in responding to change rather than frowning over following a plan. That means conventional command and control, they believed make a plan, then control. So as we follow in a predictive way, make a plan, then execute it, find the variance. If there is a change, get the change request approved. This is the conventional way. But the people who sat for writing manifesto of Agile, they thought we give more value for responding to change over following a plan. So we say Agile teams are not plan driven. Agile teams are goal driven. That is why, while there is a value in the items on the right, that means the one which are not bolded, there is a value. Agile doesn't say no processes. Agile doesn't say no documentation. Agile doesn't say no contracts. Agile never says you don't make a plan. But we give the value on the left. So that is while there is a value in the items on the right, we value the items on the left more. These are the four values which have been defined, and if at all any question comes, it will be around these for this time being.